How many of you dance alone in your rooms? Dance can be seen as a hobby, a talent, or maybe even a sport, depending on who you ask. But did you know that it's actually a historical art form? Do you know how many different styles and subgenres of those styles there are in the dance industry and where they all come from? This brings me to the topic of my speech, the history of tap dance. Tap has made a huge impact on the dance industry and made it into a well-known art form among the dance community. While tap is one of the harder dance forms to learn because of all the intricacies of the footwork that must happen while creating rhythms, counter rhythms, and still having a performance going on all at once. Furthermore, according to an article from The New Yorker by Meredith Blake published on March 11th, 2010, the rhythms and the footwork of tap is intoxicating and a unique experience. The purpose of my speech is to inform you about the history of tap dance. To do that, we will look at how the origins of tap dance and how it has evolved over the years and what it looks like in today's dance industry and what the impact it has. The first form of tap was found in about the 1600s. It has changed a lot since the first form of it was found, including new styles, new techniques, and even new shoes. According to an article on Live the Dance by Julie Bloom, published on March 20th, 2023, some of tap's roots can be traced back to the African slave trade, with a lot of influences from African drums on American soil. After a while, it also took influences from jigs and clogs, which were Irish and English styles of dance. They helped to create the syncopated rhythms and footworks that we now see in tap today. After slavery ended, African Americans brought dance to vaudeville performances. This really helped to lay the foundation for tap dance in the future. While tap started to grow very slowly up until this point, after it began to grow exponentially to the point of the evolution of tap. During the 1900s is really when tap started to evolve to what it is today. It started to evolve into many different styles, and even the movie industry came into the picture. One of the significant things that really helped to bring tap dance to the industry, according to an article on the Britannia by Rusty Frank, last updated on December 19th, 2023, there wasn't a show around that didn't have tap in the 1920s. Tap was now in movies, clubs, and even made its way to Broadway. Many different tap dancers started to become more famous, like Fred Astaire, the Nicholas Brothers, Ginger Rogers, Gene Kelly, and even more. Now is when many different tap styles began to emerge, with having classical tap, swing tap, jazz tap, and even so many more. Now, many different tap companies started to form to be able to keep this new art form alive. Now, knowing a little bit more about tap and how it has evolved over the years, let's look at the impact this had on the dance industry and what it's like in today's dance world. Tap dance has continued to be in movies, musicals, and even taught to so many young dancers all over the world. According to an article from Ideas TED by Karen Francis, published on November 25th, 2015, tap is now available for anyone to learn, with so many dance companies now teaching it. Tap is a very interesting art form. It has many different influences and styles that has created what it is today. Many different companies now compete tap at competitions. They also teach the style to many boys and girls all over the world. learning about all of the rhythms and intricacies of all the movements that happen in tap, knowing how to create all of the different rhythms and do different things with just two metal pieces attached to shoes to create all these rhythms and things you now see today in dance. It has a very rich history and it is continuing to evolve even in today's dance industry. In the last few minutes, I addressed the history of and the evolution of tap and how it has impacted the industry today. Tap has forever changed the dance industry and many different styles of dance. It doesn't matter if you haven't ever seen tap before. Just knowing a little more about its history will help you appreciate and understand a little more about the dance world.